put your band on right away for your warm-up. So I happen to have 2 different weights of bands, but you, if whatever you got is what you got, totally fine. I have, if you have the normal green bands that we usually have, those are going to obviously work just fine. So we're going to start with the band on our thighs here. Alright, so just side to side, bring those arms out, start opening up that chest. Nice. So, like I said, we're going to do a lot of lateral kind of movements to really work those outside thighs, rear movements, up and down, all sorts of stuff. All right, we're going to start with some squats here. So feet are both shoulder width apart. Squat it down and bring it up. Focus on your form here. So you have a nice straight back. You're leading with that booty. Okay? The band wants your knees to come in. Don't let it happen. All right, we got to really work on focusing on keeping those knees aligned with the toes. Good. Add a little bit of a toe raise here so you can have a little calf action as well. Nice. All right. Next up, some little mini rear lunges. So just going back in kind of like a staggered, almost like a staggered squat stance. So again, still chest is proud, neck is long, shoulders are down, relaxed. You don't ever have your shoulders up like this. If you're tense up here, it's not going to work. Really just relax the upper body here. Good. All right, bring those bands down to your ankles, or not ankles. When I say ankles, I mean calves. So if I say ankles, I mean calves. All right, so 2-step lateral. So step, step, tap. As you tap, you twist. Find your rhythm here. When we do warm-ups, we think about how we can warm up all of our planes of motion, frontal, sagittal, and transverse. This is helping with our transverse here, twisting. All right. Walk out, so stand up at the top of your mat or wherever you're at. Walk it out, walk down, go into a plank. You can go on your knees too, hold it, jack it, come on up, roll up, do it again. And one more time, you guys, one more time. Down, jack, and then come on up. And last but not least, keep those bands on your calves. We're doing regular jumping jacks. So, if you don't like the jump, as always, take it out. Not a big deal, just tap it out. If you want to have the jack, do the jack. All right, so I'm going to start explaining what's going to happen here. So as I said, 3, 2, 1, that's what we're going to be focusing on. All right, you can stop, tap side to side, get some water real quick, make sure you're all situated. So each exercise is going to be 35 seconds on with a really quick 5-second break in between each exercise, okay? There are 3 circuits. Each circuit has 3 strength, 2 cardio, and 1 core, okay? We're going to do each of those twice. So we're going to do it once through and do it again, and then we're moving on to the next circuit after a quick break. All right, so 35 seconds on. First up is just going to be a squat, and you're going to keep your band around your calves, all right? So it's going to be moving pretty quick. So just a regular squat, squat, middle, and then to the sides alternate, okay? 3, 2, 1, here we go. So squat, side, squat, side. Really working those outside thighs. If you don't feel it yet, you should start feeling it. But if you don't feel it yet, you will. Keep it going. You got about 13 seconds here. Good. We're going to do a staggered squat with a rear leg lift, okay? In 3, 2, 1. So staggered squat just means you're bringing one foot back. So here's a squat, staggered squat. So deep squat, leg lift. Now it's not so much how high you get that leg lift, it's how much you're engaging those muscles, those glutes. You're going to feel it in your stabilized leg, okay? Make sure that knee is tracking along with the toes, okay? We don't want them wobbly. We're going to do the other side in 5 seconds. All right, switch it up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Staggered squat, down, leg lift. If your band like moves up or kind of is just moving around, that's okay. Just fix it. It happens. Especially, I think if you wear like long pants, you're not having it's not right on skin. That does make a difference. Get nice and low with that squat. Get that leg back and up, straight back. Good. All right, believe it or not, we've got cardio. So we're going to go into a squat, turn, squat, turn. Pick it up. Now again, if you don't want the jump, you could just do this, right? Or you could just do a regular squat. Your choice. Got 15 seconds here. Jumping jacks are next, just like what we did in the warm-up. And stop. So again, you could do this, tap to the side, or regular jacks. Go ahead and begin. Keeping those bands on around your calves. The brain's already starting to go. Got 20 seconds here. Our core is next, and then we're starting over from the top. We're going to be getting down into a plank. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go down into a plank here. So, show you options. So, plank, coming up into a hover, open, close, back. Okay, you can do that. You could stay in a hover, so shoulders stacked over wrists, and you could just open and close the legs, like so. Keeping that transverse tight. You could also just go down to your knees and tap to the sides as well. There's options there. You got 10 seconds. Check your form. Starting at the top here. All right, back up. We've got the squat, middle, and sides. Here we go. So squat. Stay low. This is the start of your strength, so you can catch up with your breath. Slower movements. It's not a rush. You really want to focus on feeling it in those muscle groups. Staggered squat with the leg lift is next. All right, here we go. Just if you need to. Staggered squat, squat, up, leg lift. I like a runner's arms. It just seems natural to me. But if you want, you can put your hands on your hips. Totally up to you. Makes no difference in how your booty feels where you put your arms. Good, you got less than 7 seconds here. Squat down low, All right, other side. Again, adjust if you need to. Ready? Here we go. I feel like my leg was a little too far back there, so I had to readjust where my stagger was. Good, we got turn jumps next. Woo! Oh, I'm feeling it already here. This is gonna be great. You're welcome. All right, turn jumps. So, pick what you want to do here. Nice and low. Jump or no jump, this is totally up to you. Breathe, guys. Make sure you're breathing. Light on those toes. Kind of like the baby sleeping underneath, right? And you're like, I wouldn't be jumping if there was a baby underneath. And stop. Jacks are next. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, you can tap it out. Totally fine. If you're tapping, make sure you have big arms. The more arm movement, the bigger it is, the more you are going to feel your heart rate rise. 15 seconds. Woo! We got that last core plank to hover. In 5, 2, 1. Here we go. Back down. And plank, hover, open, close. Try to land in a wider hover so the feet are like a little more than shoulder width apart. So you get a little bit more out of that open, close part. If you're just doing hover, hey, this is still really hard. Just do it like this. A little wider than shoulder width apart. Don't let your knees cave in too much. Back to neutral or the beginning here and out. Okay, up we go. You have 30 seconds to recover. If you want some water, go ahead. So you're going to actually take the band off. If you don't trip on it, I guarantee I'm going to trip. I'm going to grab my heavier band. If you don't have options, that's totally fine. So you're going to actually put it underneath your front foot here, okay? We're going to do some deadlifts, all right? And then some curtsies. So, first up is going to be a deadlift. So, it's going to look like this. So you're going down and up. And actually taking this outside leg, you're going to come back. So down and up. Go ahead and begin with me. Okay? Squeeze the booties at the top. Squeeze. You have a nice little bend in the knee in the front. Back toe is not pushed super hard on the ground. It's kind of light, so all that weight, like 80% of the weight, is in front. Good, we're gonna add a curtsy here. Okay. So it looks like this. So it's gonna be deadlift, up, curtsy, up. Go ahead and begin. Good. Always in control. Good. Keep it going. We're going to get that band around our ankle right away. You got 13 seconds. Okay? Going back into a squat series. Whew. Keep that back straight. Don't slouchy. All right, I'm going to keep my band here. Put them around your calves, I should say. Nice low squat. Squat, out, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stay low. No rest here. Good. How's your back? Keep Keep that core nice and tight to protect that back. You got 7 seconds. We're gonna go into a scissor run. I regret already having a heavy band. All right, here we go. So scissor run, I'll face you, just back and forth, like this. Okay, ready, and go. Keep the legs wide, of course. If you don't want the jump, don't take the jump. No big deal, you're still feeling it, that's for sure. Woo! All right, now you're gonna hate me. Lateral shuffle with a burpee is next. Okay? You got 8 seconds, I should say. 3, 2, 1. Starting up to the side. So, lateral, go out and up. Okay? Hopefully you have enough room for this. If you don't, you could just come back and forth maybe. 1, 2, 3 with the burpee. Now remember your burpee options. You don't have to go all the way down. You could just do a squat with a lift and then come back, okay? There are lots of choices here, always. You got 13 seconds. We're gonna get on the ground for our core and a side plank. 3 seconds. All right, on the mat. So we're gonna switch halfway here. So modified side plank, one arm down, okay? Lift up that heel, lift up the outer. And actually, sorry, move it to the thighs. Sorry, move it to the thighs. Good, 2, 1, switch. Ow! Yeah, that hurts. All right, back up we go. Deadlift. Hurry, don't trip. Okay, band goes around that foot. Here we go. Just the deadlift, no curtsy right now. So, opposite foot. So the other way. Am I doing it the other way? I don't even know. I'm not. This is why I need an assistant to tell me what to do when I'm teaching. All right, 7. Curtsy, adding a curtsy with the deadlift here. And so, going down, up, curtsy, up. Go ahead and begin, if you haven't already. Remember your back. How do you protect that back? By engaging our core. If you want, you put your hand right on your stomach to kind of remember where that transverse is, where that core is, and to feel it engage so that you're actually doing this right, okay? And you're protecting yourself. 5 seconds. Get that band around your calves. Ready? You got 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Squat. Squat. 3, 2, 1. Woo! The beautiful thing about this workout, it's time over tension, man. That band is not letting loose on you at all. The whole time you have that band on, you are under tension and you are working it for the whole time. Good. All right, scissor runs. We're on our ankles. Here we go. Wide feet. Again, have that option without the jump. Whew. This time, when we do the lateral shuffle, bring the band up to your thighs. 10 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. If you're having trouble with your pelvic floor, slow down. And remember, breathe out, lifts that pelvic floor. All right, lateral shuffle. I just said to bring it up to your thighs and I didn't. All right, here we go. Shuffle side. Oh, that's like, my legs are bouncy now. All that time, all that tension on my calves. I'm like springing out here. So you might be a little faster than me. That's okay. That's awesome. If you are going a little bit more slower, a little bit less with the jumps, totally fine. You do you. All right. And the side plank. So going down. Here we go. Bring it up. So hip dip. As you lift up, you're lifting that leg. Shoulders stacked over the elbow. 2, 1, switch. Here we go. Get right into it. Last circuit's coming up, you guys. Oh. All right. You have 30 seconds. Grab your water. Keep that band. We are going to put it around our calves. I'm liking the calves today. All right, so this is going to be an isometric hold, which means you don't move, okay? So holding into a squat, taking one side, you're going to go back, side. So this is like a runner. This is going to hurt a lot, and you're going to feel it right here. Okay, you have 4 seconds. 3, 2, get ready. 1, here we go. Again, I like my runner's arms. Whatever works for you. Stay low. Your back is flat. Okay, no slouching. This is, oh, no good. Keep that core tight, shoulders down. Don't let that band come in where you're actually resting it. Keep it out. Oh, that glute, baby. Woo! We're just gonna do the other side in 2, 1. Here we go. Other side. Begin. I just like to start right away, apparently. Keep it going. We're gonna do a squat hold because I love you. Next. With a pulse. If you need a chair or a wall for balance, totally fine. Or try to keep your balance. Don't let this knee buckle in. I just saw mine do it. Don't let it happen. Good. All right, other side. Going to a narrow squat here. Tap out. Bring it up. Just side lunge. Just a little side pulse here. That's all. We're not even hardly moving, right? It doesn't hurt at all. I'm kidding. This hurts a lot. In a good way, right? We all understand the difference between good pain, should we call it pain? Good feelings and bad feelings when it comes to exercise, right? Good, we're gonna get the other side in round 2. All right, we got cardio next. Ins and outs, you're gonna stay low. Oh, I'm gonna trip over my mat. So staying low in a squat, in and out. So like a low jack. Again, you could just tap to the side with the knee going out. So basically I'm like forward with my feet, side with my feet. Right? We're gonna take up some space with this next one with a wide V walk, backwards and forwards, or forwards and backs. 5 seconds. We're gonna start on one end of the room and walk across. All right. So, woo! Starting with your feet shoulder width apart, going V walk like so, and then pick up the pace when you're ready to pick up the pace. Oh my gosh. I'm right there with you guys. Owie. Now, squeeze your booty, right? Ah. Come on, you got this. 5 seconds. Going down into a hover on the mat. All right, so you could be on or off your knees here. So it doesn't matter, either way, you're going into a donkey kick. One side, we'll get the other side on our next round. Woo! Ooh, my hand keeps going up. And that's okay. Good. If you're on your knee, you're doing the same thing, except that you're just on your knee. Remember, it's all about the booty. And this is also a work in our core too. You got 4 seconds. We're starting at the top with that hold, that runner. Come on up. Fix that band if you need it, ankle or calf. Here we go. Squat, side, back. This is more cardio, isn't it? Not sorry. You're fine. You can always slow it down. That is always an option. Remember this knee, don't let it buckle in. Feeling that glute right here. Good. Doing the other side in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out a little bit. Woo, other side. Begin. Don't worry, we will have some good glute stretches after this. Looking awesome, you guys. Keep it going. Stay low. Stay strong, core is tight, protecting that back. If you're losing your groove like I am, that's okay, keep going. Get back into it. 9 seconds. Got the pulse the other side, so it's going to be on this side for me. Shake it out a little bit. Bring it down. Little narrow squat. Lean. Here we go. Core is tight. Might need to just put your hands on yourself. Check yourself. Again, you can use a wall or chair if you'd like a little bit of extra help with the balance. Totally up to you. Ow, you got 10 seconds here, you guys. Ins and outs are next. Stay low. We're going to put the band around our thighs this time. Okay? 2, 1. Bring that band up. All right, here we go. Ins and outs. Tell me you feel like bouncy. Like the outside of my legs are like, woo, I'm free. Remember the in, front, out, feet are out. Yeah, I like this one. This is good. Got less than 10. V walks are next. All right, starting at the top of your mat. Feet together. Here we go. You can even have a little bit more wider stance now that your thighs or your bands are on your thighs. Make it pretty wide. Back, back, back. Woo! Remember, good form here, not slouchy. You got this. And stop. All right, hover hold with the donkey kick. You guys, this is the last one. All right, which one did you do? So again, you could be on the floor, you could be hovering. Either way, shoulders are stacked over those wrists. Now remember, you don't want to heave in your back here, okay? We want a nice tight core, so we shouldn't be like heaving it up there, right? It doesn't matter how high that knee goes, really. It's more about the stability that this glute, this side needs to do in order for that side to move. That's what's getting you. All right, you guys, we're done. You can throw that band aside, curse it, love it, whatever you need to do. All right, let's go on the floor here. One leg across the other, okay? And we are going to, actually we're going to pull it this way, okay? So kind of like a nice stretch. You can straighten out that leg. I was thinking something else and then it went away. Good. Other side. Oh, I know what I was thinking. Nice job, everybody. Would be probably a good thing to foam roll if you have a foam roller that booty. If not now, later. All right, so lay on your back. This is what I was going for. Thread the needle, something like that. Thread your hands through your legs and pull up that cross leg towards your chest so that you really feel that back glute really stretch. Oh man, that feels good. Good, bring it to the other side. Awesome. So a lot of jumping, a lot of bouncing, a lot of moving, maybe some swearing, but maybe not. I don't mind. Good, bring it up. We're going to stand up nice and slow. So bring your feet narrow, touch your toes or ankles, whatever you want to do here. Roll it up nice and slow. Roll back those shoulders a few times. Good. Let's do a quad stretch here. I'm using my wall. You don't have to use anything if you don't want to. Bring that leg forward and go back down into a figure four stretch. Another booty stretch here at the top. Very similar to what we just did. Good. Other side. Remember, when we're doing this, you don't have your back arched. You still have a nice core engagement here, okay? And bring that foot forward, stretch out that booty again, figure four stretch. Good. Here next. So going into, so this is inner thigh here, okay? Lean forward as well. And then slowly go to the other side. Ooh, that feels good. Good, again, other side, or the first side. And switch back. All right. Touch the floor, or you can put your arms down, stretching out those hamstrings. Roll it up nice and slow. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Move those arms around. Good. Roll the shoulders back, chest out. Reminder of good posture throughout the day. We bring awareness when we train, when we are working out. We don't expect you to always have that nice flat back like when we're doing squats and stuff. When you're doing normal things, you should have a natural curvature of your back. But it's good to remember, if you're sitting there like at the computer or whatever and you're like this, you're like, nope, I should really be focusing on having good posture. So think about that. All right, nice job everybody. Have an awesome week.